guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gibbs, and to this video pala ipapakita ko lang sa inyo mga tanim namin na caladium plants dito sa paligid. Kaya kung bago ka sa aking channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell para ma-notify ka sa aking mga bagong videos na i-upload. Kaya tara na guys. Caladiums are tropical perennials with colorful, heart-shaped leaves native to tropical forests in South and Central America that have pronounced wet and dry season. Caladium bicolor, a Brazilian species, is the most common of several species in genus and the arum family that are used as ornamentals. Growing caladiums is easy with proper caladium care. These tropical-like plants are commonly grown for their multicolored foliage, which may be green, white, red, or pink. Caladiums can be grown in containers or clumps together within beds and borders. There are numerous varieties of caladium found in either the fancy leaf or the strap leaf cultivar, all of which can make a dramatic statement in the landscape. Caladium can be purchased as potted plants or dormant tubers. Their size depends on the variety. For the most part, each tuber has a large bud which is often surrounded by smaller ones. To make it easier for these smaller buds to grow after planting caladium bulbs, many gardeners find it helpful to lift out the large bud with a knife. Of course, this is up to the individual and will not adversely affect the overall growth of your caladiums. Planting caladium bulbs takes little effort. They can be planted directly in the garden during spring or started indoor for 6 weeks before the average frost date. Soil temperature is the important consideration as planting too early outdoor can cause tubers to rot. If you're growing caladium indoors, keep them in a warm room with plenty of light until outside temperatures are warm enough to transplant. Caladium tubers should be planted about 1 to 2 inches or 2.5 to 5 cm deep with the knobs or eye buds facing up. While this may sometimes be difficult to distinguish in some varieties, those that are planted upside down will still emerge only slower. The most important factors in caladium care are moisture and feeding. Fertilizer will help strengthen the plants in order to produce adequate tubers for the following growing season. Caladiums need to be watered on a regular basis, especially during dry conditions. In fact, watering them on a weekly basis is recommended. Caladium that are grown in containers should be checked daily and watered as needed. Applying mulch around caladium plants will help to conserve the maintain moisture even in containers. Since caladiums are considered tender perennials, they must be dug up in the fall and stored indoors over winter in cold climates. Once their foliage yellow and begins falling over, caladiums can be carefully lifted from the ground. Place the plant in warm, dry location for at least a couple weeks to dry out. Then cut off the foliage. Place the tubers in knitted bag or bags. The cover is dry peat moss. Store the tubers in a cool dry location. Once spring return, you can replant outdoor. If you are growing caladiums in containers, they can be overwintered indoor. Now that you know how to plant caladiums, you can add these pretty plants to your landscape. Planting caladiums bulb is easy and with proper caladium care, they will last for years.